Welcome everyone to Paragon Gaming UK. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's a game I've been playing quite a lot for a few weeks. It's might be boring to some, but to others it can be a really fun game. I'm playing with an Xbox pad and I end up with the odd problem every now and again with the wheel deciding to try and turn itself, and I'm not touching the pad like it is right now. And the camera sometimes does it as well, but you know, I suppose it's not made for the Xbox pad. But I wish it wouldn't happen. Straighten it out, and now it decides to keep turning. Stay straight. Whatever. So today we're going to do a quick delivery in my Renault from, I don't know where we are, to Grimsby. I think we're in Cardiff. Cardiff. This is the map. The yellow places are where I've been, or the roads I've been on. Quite a few of them actually. I am like level 22. I've got a few trucks working for me. In order of what I bought them in, my first truck was the Valiant, because it's 750 brake horsepower. Then I went with a Scania 480. Quite a nice truck, but I got bored of it quickly. The Man, I loved the Man. It was a very good truck, but the repairs on it are just ridiculous. They cost too much, so I thought I'd go with a Renault this time. Not a big fan of the exterior, but the inside looks pretty good. You can modify the trucks, but for now, because I don't know how long this journey is actually going to take. It could be a lot longer than I'm hoping for, but let's set off. If I could see the map. Get out of this place. I think I'm going the right way. Even though the arrow's telling me to go the other way. On there, I don't know what that arrow's for, but I'm going this way. Pretty sure this is the way I came down earlier on. I do speed a lot, so expect me to get speeding fines. I'm not a patient person. I'll do a bit of overtaking if I find it safe enough. Half the time I will end up in a head-on collision, and it'll cost me dearly in time and money. Right, just about to leave the area. I also need to refuel on this journey, otherwise I'm going to run out. As you can see, there's fuel on the above the GPS on the left hand side of the screen. I'm only on 2 bars. This has a, if I remember right, I think it's an 800 litre tank and a 400 litre tank, so it stores quite a bit of fuel. But I've done a big 900 mile journey recently and it's quite low now. There's plenty of things you can do. You can use your horn, your lights, your wipers, indicators, hazards, beacons. There's, what else is there? I can't really think off the top of my head. There's a lot of customization, different mirrors, different foot panel things that you stand on to get inside the door, different door handles, which, I mean, I'm never ever going to buy new door handles. I'm on the wrong side of the path here. I'm in England. I usually drive in Europe, with being bigger, and the jobs usually pay better over there, and it's kind of weird being back in England. There's me speeding straight away. The Tesco lorry go by. Oh, traffic. Someone gonna let me out? Take that as a no. People will flash the lights at you and let you out of junctions, or let you pull in somewhere or something like that. You can also flash them if they're waiting to come out. With the, obviously there's with a mouse and keyboard there's a lot more buttons for you to press. With an Xbox pad you're limited to the amount of stuff you can use. So I used to have flashing headlights and I used to have a button for beacon, but now I don't have them. I've took them off. All the cars are either modelled after real cars, all the trucks are either real or modelled after real. There is some, like Majestic, which is designed after Mercedes, and we used to have DAV, which were made off. There we go, look at that van overtaking there. I've had that plenty of times. I've been going down a dark street late at night, and when it's dark, and there's no street lights like a road like this, it is dark. You can't see a thing. Even the headlights and tail lights, you can't see them, unless you're really close up. Which is a bit annoying. And I've 2 or 3 times I've been going down the street. There's been a car overtaking a lorry or something, and there's literally a car braked, facing towards me, literally coming towards me right slowly, either slowly or stopped anyway, and they just, I'm going straight at it like 55 miles an hour, and I've not got time to react. Luckily, I've only ever actually gone on a head-on collision once. It was fairly bad, and I knocked it flying. Here we go, I'll refuel while I'm here. So yeah, cars overtaking can be annoying if you're trying to overtake someone on the opposite side of the road of you at night. Or at all, basically. Daytime will be bad enough, but it always seems to happen at night. As you can see, I've put in over 600 litres in so far. 700 litres. 820 litres, that's cost me €1,305. Yeah. Now I have a full tank. I don't care if there's a lorry coming and pulling out, it'll stop. Told you. Pardon me. Didn't even indicate you to pull out, but I will. When you're on dark lanes like this at night, you can use your high beams to see people on the other side. If you don't turn them down when they drive by, they will flash you to say turn your damn lights down. There is plenty of different fines you can get on this game. You get fined for not having your headlights on when it's raining, you get fined for not sleeping when you need to. This current job is going to take me, if I can stay on the road, 4 hours 28 minutes. I've got 172 miles left to go. There's a train crossing the road here. And my next rest stop, as you can see at the bottom there, is 9 hours, so I'm not... Oh crap! That's not the best thing to do on a video, is it? Oh, damn. I'm new to this truck, I'm still getting used to brakes. Luckily, no one cares apart from the fine and the damage. No one cares, so I'm not going to get any more trouble. So, this is a relatively small job. I've been doing jobs lately for like 70, between 50 and 70, between 50 and 80 grand actually. This one's quite a small one because I thought the longer ones take hours. So I thought I'd do a little one so I could record it. So yeah, as I say, I'm not going to need to sleep. I'm going to check my damage. There's 4 damage on my truck and no damage at the back. At least I don't mind getting damage because it's the first time I've damaged this. And I'm interested to see how much it costs to repair this truck. I remember once I got 40% damage, no, 20% damage with man, and it cost me like 40,000 to repair it. I couldn't believe it. That's like half the price of a new lorry. So I thought, yeah, I've got to change from the man. It's costing me too much to. Then again, I suppose if I didn't crash, I'd be all right. But you know, I've not got patience to take it steady. And I might not like I'm taking it steady now, but I have got my finger on the trigger all the way down. The lorries are limited to 55 miles an hour. So there is mods where you can take that off and get the full speed out of them, but I kind of like being slower. The slower I am, the safer I am. When I were in my Scania, my Valiant, 750 brake horsepower, overtaking everyone, it's still on a limit at same top speed, but it has a better acceleration. So I'll be able to do stuff like what that car's doing there and overtake. I kind of want to overtake this car, but I can't see. Definitely can't see there. When I get up motorway, I'll be alright, if I get on the motorway. Look at them, how's he got all that speed? I'll get some speed now. Here we go. 56, 57, 58. You might not think that's fast, but if you play this game, it is. Luckily, I'm not doing too bad of a journey. You get these fuel tanks that are like half length. You get the full length fuel tanks and the half length. And when you get a half length, I always break. Not always break, but I always seem to spin out or roll it or just lose control somehow. And it's not good. I hate all these windy roads. Especially when I'm on a hill and I can't even gain any speed. Alright, I can gain speed now. Yeah, it's quite a scary feeling when you feel your truck sliding or you're about to crash on this game, because we're having to manage money and a business and stuff on it as well. All your debts you have to pay out, and I'm in a lot of debt right now because I've recently bought a second garage and got the third driver working for me. Yeah, my first garage in Sheffield has me and two others, Yvonne and Jonas, I think, and my new truck in Glasgow or Edinburgh somewhere, I can't remember where I bought it, that has my new driver, which I can't remember his name, and I maybe will learn his name once he starts earning me some money, but right now he's just on a trial run, I guess, until it levels up a little bit, and that car's an arsehole because I can't go as fast as that. Renault just passed us. I know I said these trucks are limited to 55, but I was going downhill, that's how I just got to 60. And there's me doing some stupid overtaking manoeuvres, and I've got it under control. I thought I was going to lose it there, or at least hit a head-on car. That was quite lucky. Yeah, because of how long it takes just to do some of these more better paid journeys, it takes hours, and you might be going for, I don't know, that might be hours and hours off here, but I'm going to say maybe take 8-9 hours possibly to get, maybe, I don't know, it takes quite a few hours just to be able to afford a new truck. And the lower trucks are around 100 grand each. Just depends what size engines you want and what cab you want, and if you want any stickers on it and or decals or whatever. Oh, motorway, thank God. So yeah, the garages cost a bit. I think it's 100 grand for the low level, 180 grand for level 2, 100 grand again to get it up to level 3. I think I might be wrong. There is one of the best features of this game, the radio. The radio is all real radio stations, live radio stations. A lot of them are not English stations, but they do play English songs. A few of them I like listening to Hot Mix Radio, which is 80s music, and some of the Veronica channels, which are like Veronica Top 40 and speed cameras here. Make sure I'm not going over 50 because the roadworks. Is this more roadworks? Oh, great. Oh, you said a roadwork, just a sign at the side. As long as I stick under 50, the cameras won't give me a fine. More roadworks. I'm only going 5 mile an hour slower than I normally would normally could. But 5 mile an hour is a lot on this game. When you're only going 55. Is that the end? Yes, foot down. This game has actually recently been greenlit on Steam as well. So expect to see it on Steam pretty soon. It's definitely worth looking into. There's a demo you can download on the website, Euro Truck Simulator 2 website. I'd definitely check it out. It's pretty fun. And that big blue lorry in front of me, that's an Argos lorry, and I'm not... the lorries you're seeing on here is a texture pack I downloaded. It's not the original stickers for the trailers and stuff. Like right now I'm supposed to be delivering to... I don't know whether that is, but there's a lot of real companies that I've added to this, such as Argos, Tesco, Eddie Stobart, Shell, TNT, DPD, stuff like that. I've added a lot of real companies to it, which is easy enough. There's just a folder in your documents when you've got the game installed called mods. All you do is just drop the file in there. As simple as that. Can't get much easier than that. Towns are not full size as they are in real life. They are very small towns on this game, but you spend 5 minutes there. When you drop a delivery off, you have a look at what deliveries are available in the town, you go pick a new one up, and that's all you see of them, really. You might pass one every now and again, but you can deliver all sorts, from the cars ahead to the diggers I've got to just standard cargo, like Tesco trailers, or what else is there? Pressure tanks, fuel, acid, other dangerous materials. It's a very interesting game, especially if you put the hours in and start getting your business up. And some of the crashes you'll have, unless you're really, really careful, are just brilliant. Sorry, boss, but what are you doing? I've blocked bus now. Am I going to hit this bus or not? No, I think I've made it. Go on, go. Yeah. I'm a professional driver. Hey there. What is going on? They're just letting everybody out. I'm not letting anybody out, that's for sure. I think we're letting people out of that turn there. So we've got 86 miles to go. It's not, a mile isn't a real mile, and when it says it's going to take 2 hours 14 minutes to get there, it's not actually, it's in game time. Which I haven't actually figured out how long an hour is in game yet. How long a day is or anything, so I'll have to find that out. If you know, comment below and let me know. Save me a job. Because I'm lazy. That's why I'm driving a truck on a game and not doing something like this in real life. Because I'm lazy. Let's overtake. No, I'm not going to overtake. Not this left turn coming, because I can't see what's coming around the corner. And I've done that before, and I've paid the price. About 40 grand is the price. Going for it. Please don't come round the corner. Please don't come round the corner. Yes. I think I'm clear. Why don't you pull out, you big muppet? I'd slow down 17 mile an hour now to let you out, and I'm stuck behind you. Alright, don't show off. Just because you've got a bit more acceleration because you've got no trailer. You just... What a cock. The one thing they really should add to this game is police. That'd be even better if police can. Speed cam. Only time you get caught done for speeding is if a speed camera sees you. However, I wasn't trying to overtake, but I just thought I'd go wide just in case I couldn't brake in time. However, it'd be nice if there were police every now and again, and if they saw you speeding, you'd even just get a fine. You know, they wouldn't exactly pull you over or like that. Or pulling you over would be quite good if they pulled up behind you, made you pull over to the side of the road and and it just come up saying you've been fined. That'd be quite an interesting idea. Although it might be annoying for the people that actually speed around on the game. But I don't mind. Sorry if I go quiet for a while. I might run out of things to talk about, because obviously all I'm really doing is driving, so there's no story or anything to talk about. I've told you as much of features as I think that I can think of off the top of my head. There is no multiplayer, which sucks. That'd be a good feature to add, or even to add on the next game. To be able to start a business with an online friend, and when you basically share the profits go into business, or we even get you. Say how can it work? Let's say you start a company, and we get paid say 10% of our money. So we get paid 10%, and we can either ask each other if we can take some money out of a company's bank to be able to buy a better truck, or we just save up and buy a truck, and then we keep the money that goes in the company can hire new drivers, pay for new trucks for other drivers, and can also upgrade the buildings and buy more garages and stuff like that. And then we just go online, we can see each other on the street, which is going to be very rare. With the size of Europe, how often is it you're going to actually find each other? But it'd still be a cool feature. Especially if there were like two jobs from the same place at the same destination or something like that. One might most probably a good pay, one probably crap, but it'd be interesting to do. Or if, say, I go around the corner here and there's a big crash and I realise it's my mate who's just been in a big accident. That'd be quite interesting. Especially if I keep going full speed and I just fly into the side of him and wreck his lorry. Yeah, I think it'd be quite interesting adding some sort of multiplayer, or co-op would be quite interesting. However, I wouldn't ever go on like a public game, because most likely people are just going to start a new character, take a loan out, buy a cheap truck, and ruin everyone else's game, because that's what people do. However, playing with a friend would be fun. However, I don't know how it'd work with if I'm online and he's offline, or could he get on when I'm on, or I don't know. I'm not sure how that one would work. But, you know, that's for the company to decide, not me. And I think this hill is going to defeat my truck. I'm losing speed, 12 miles an hour, 11. Come on! I need some NOS. We need to shed a tractor. I'm gaining speed. Yay! I think I've got some traffic behind me as well. There's even a lorry caught in that traffic thinking, why is he so slow? I'm carrying a heavy load. Let's put my beacon on as well, shall I? She's just on the back left there, if you can't see it. No, it don't work very well in the daytime, but at night time it lights the whole place up. Especially if you have beacons on the front of your cab, on the roof. Quite bright. I actually tried one time, a pitch black street, I turned my headlights off, had just my beacons on, and I tried driving around the street with just beacons on. Kinda didn't have the balls to do it. Yeah, look, that car had given up on overtaking me. I don't know why. Must be something coming the other way. Otherwise, either that or I've just got too fast for him. That must mean I'm speeding if I'm going too fast for him though. 33 miles to go. 2 miles to go. The graphics are pretty good on this game. And I was very, very impressed with it when I first played it. I actually saw a trailer on it and then I thought, oh, my mate might be interested in that, so I sent him a link to the trailer. Next thing I knew, we downloaded it and were playing it, or the demo anyway. So it was brilliant, but it didn't like the keyboard controls, it felt a bit weird, which I personally like a gamepad as well, rather than a mouse and keyboard. But he got it and I thought, oh, there's a demo, I'll give it a shot. But then, I think in like 2 days, we just decided, you know what, we're going to buy it, because it was really good. Oh, the wobbly roads, or the wavy roads, whatever you want to say. There's just some nice fields around. Look at all the trees. Apparently I can yawn like the guy on the game. Then again, I suppose everyone can. It's only a yawn after all, but because the headset I've got on, I sometimes can't tell if it's the game, the voice coming from the game, or my mate's headset, because these headsets, the game COD 780s, are very, very clear. And sometimes when I yawn, he thinks it's his driver when he's on being tired, and it's not. It's me being always tired. $16 miles to go. Be there in a few minutes if it weren't for these. Then again, the wobbly roads up ahead kind of scare me. Stuck behind this traffic. So the only thing I miss about the Valiant supposed to be a Volvo, by the way, the truck I started with. When that truck came into a hill, it just didn't even. It was carried on going. It didn't lose power or anything because of 750 brake horsepower. The acceleration it had was brilliant. Whereas some of these slower trucks struggle on hills sometimes. The only problem is with the Valiant, the Volvo, it's pretty ugly. It's fast, but it's ugly. I'm going for it. I'm not patient. This is the scariest thing I've done. Oh, a Tesco lorry. Pull in, pull in, pull in. No, I thought that was a car coming, but it was a lorry on the side of the road. Well, that was a good bit of overtaking for a lorry. There's another car overtaking just ahead as well, which means it's safe for me to overtake this car ahead, but I don't seem to have the power. Well, I did then, but the corner looks too dangerous to do it. I'm arriving at Grimsby, and now the speed limit's gone down to 30. And this is most likely where we'll start hitting the traffic lights, which can be an even bigger pain. Yes, traffic lights just ahead, look. And again, at least not have to wait long. There's not many games you get that are set in the UK and have all the street signs and lights and everything just like they are in the UK. It's kind of cool actually. Like a GTA or something set in the UK. As you can see, there's a home base. Actually, we're at home base. I'm not even going to attempt to reverse this in here, so we'll skip it. And I'll end that video there. If you'd like to see more of these videos, just let me know. I'm sure I can think of something to discuss. I'm just leveled up. Let's have a look. What shall I put it on? Let's go eco driving, shall we? Yeah. Right. Please comment and let me know what you thought of this video, because I kinda